Part 2. Verdant Wind. Garland Moon. Conclusion of the Crossing Roads. On the streets of the Imperial capital, Alliance forces crush Edelgard's army and take up the perimeter of the Imperial palace. The time has come to face Emperor Edelgard and to free Rhea from her clutches.
Oh, we're literally doing it. Like now.
Is everyone ready? The objective of this battle is to defeat Edelgard and rescue Rhea. According to the information Dedu gave us, the throne room is directly north of the castle's main entrance. It's safe to assume that's where Edelgard is.
Wow, really? Okay. I don't want to kill Edelgard.
She's a fellow student to all of us. If there's a path that we can walk together, that would be preferable. But that all depends on Edelgard. If she won't yield, then that's that. If showing pity would put my allies in danger, I will not hesitate to kill her. I ask that you and everyone here prepare yourselves to do the same.
Okay.
Understood. I think I speak for everyone when I say that we are prepared.
The future of the Alliance. No, of Fodlan is at stake. I have been prepared for this my whole life.
Captain Gerald taught me that indecisiveness is a weakness. One must cast aside their doubts before fighting. The lives of Lady Rhea and everyone here are more important than all else. I shall be prepared.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if she took one look at my overstuffed muscles and surrendered in tears then and there.
I really hope that Edelgard will yield.
Edelgard is a stubborn one. I don't think she's likely to surrender. Goddess, please protect us.
Rescuing Lady Rhea is my dearest wish. We must prevail no matter what it takes.
Satisfied yet, boy? Everyone made up their minds a long time ago.
Okay, let's get started. We're yours to command, my friend.
Leave it to me.
Everyone, take your positions. The battle is upon us.
Huzzah. Here we go. Let's do this.
They've made it into the palace, but it's actually the perfect chance to turn the tables on them.
Is it?
Defeating them all will turn the tide of war instantly. Taking a risk on dragging us back from the brink is the only option. Everyone, prepare for a bitter struggle. Victory to the Adrestian Empire!
There are more enemies inside the palace than I thought. It's gonna take a lot to bring this situation under control. But if we defeat Edelgard, then victory is ours. Everyone, let's go! Our bashful little emperor has locked herself up behind the door of the throne room. The key should be around here somewhere. We need to find whoever's got it and take them out.
Oh, there we go. That's our objective. No. Oh, yes. All right, let's do that.
Professor, I have been thinking about why I came to Fodlan, to the Empire. I am here to be protecting Edelgard, and to be stopping you.
No. Hey, watch this. Yee.
Edelgard, I will not be keeping my promise. Give me forgiveness, please.
Well, we'll see about that, won't we? See ya. Bye. I can't help it. I feel nothing. Hey, we got 2 door keys. Words, am I right? I don't think we've ever used that spear in our life. So, why use it now?
We should be able to get through to the throne room now.
Yeah.
amazing.
That was very impressive.
I must confess, I never imagined that you would be able to pursue me this far. I don't mean to belittle your skills, Professor, but you far surpassed my expectations. Inform the troops. Destroy anyone who sets foot in the throne room.
Okay. Oh, it looks like Dorothea gets to live, because we're about to have the final confrontation in 3, 2, 1.
Professor, I suppose you think you can defeat me, is that right?
I do.
But I will never give up. Even if my arms and legs failed me, I would still find a way to move forward. I
Would
will
you now?
smash that false goddess and her minion into the ground. I will fight to free this world from her vile grasp.
Well, let's see about that, huh? Oh, wait, press the flames. You what? I mean, we dodged, but like, damn.
It looks as though my path will end here. My teacher, claim your victory. Strike me down, you must. Even now, across this land, people are killing each other. If you do not act now, this conflict will go on forever. Your path lies across my grave. It is time for you to find the courage to walk it. If I must fall, let it be by your hand. I wanted to walk with you.
He just went straight down as well, bro. He went straight down. That damn, not even whoa, like not even horizontal, vertical, straight down. Boom. Like damn, Byleth. Stone cold.
It's over. We were only able to beat her because of you. This wasn't the conclusion I had hoped for, even though Never mind. It's over now. The important thing is that we won.
Hell yeah.
Here, boy. A letter. An Imperial general asked me to give it to you.
A letter? Let's see it. It looks like it's from Hubert, Edelgard's vassal.
Mm-hmm.
If you are reading this letter, that means I have perished. As Her Majesty would never surrender to another, I can only assume she has fallen as well. It greatly pains me to think of this coming to pass. That said, as the survivors, I must ask you to settle certain affairs in our stead.
Okay.
You must destroy the threat that slithers in the dark. I am sure you must recall Monica and Tomas. Their allies yet live. They hold deep resentment against the children of the goddess and the people of the world. And they are biding their time until they can exact revenge. If left to their own devices, it is certain they will eventually bring unimaginable calamity and suffering to the world. I detected their sorcery when you took Fort Mercius. I have deduced the location of their stronghold, Shambhala. You will find its whereabouts enclosed. There is no question that they are the enemies of everyone in Fodlan. Do not allow yourselves to forget that. Lastly, while I cannot say she is in good health, the Archbishop resides in a secret chamber in the Imperial Palace. I have shared the location of the entrance to that secret chamber with the person to whom I have entrusted this letter. I believe that Her Majesty will be victorious. Even still, I must plan for her defeat as well.
Damn, Hubert.
If you wish to lead this world, I challenge you to rise to the occasion and surpass my estimation of you. Such is your obligation as the victors. And the only fitting tribute to all that Lady Edelgard sacrificed.
Hubert, to leave a letter like this behind.
I know.
You were a better man than I believed you to be.
Yeah.
So, Rhea is alive, and the fight isn't over yet. Those who slither in the dark. It sounds like Fodlan will never know peace unless we defeat them. The allies of Monica and Tomas, well, we knew about them already. I think it's safe to assume this is the same group who used Lysithea for their blood experiments.
Yeah.
And they were also responsible for the javelins of light that destroyed the fortress.
Yeah.
But who are these children of the goddess who they supposedly resent? There's just not enough information here. I don't suppose there's any chance that this is his idea of a prank. If so, wow, good one.
Yeah.
Hubert, rather than writing a letter, you should have just told us before we fought.
Let's ask Rhea about it.
Right. We still don't know for sure if this letter is telling the truth. Let's go find out.
Damn, we doing this.
You
Whoa.
have come to save me.
Yes.
Is this a dream? I have longed to see you again. All this time. Is it truly you?
Yes.
Claude, I can see you have grown into a reliable young man. Thank you for supporting the professor. And for rescuing me.
Don't worry about it.
Surely the protection of the goddess has...
Wait, Rhea. What do you know about the children of the goddess?
Yeah.
Children of... What is this about?
Forgive my bluntness. Someone from the Empire filled us in on a few things. I know it must be painful for us to ask you difficult questions after such an arduous confinement. But we have no choice. We must defeat a secret enemy. Those who slither in the dark. Do you know about them?
Yeah.
Those who slither in the dark.
Apparently, they resent the children of the goddess and the people of the world, and are planning something big, something terrible. They use blood for their wicked magic and are capable of dropping javelins of light from the sky, which are powerful enough to crush a fortress. If you can think of anything at all, please tell us now. We need to know as much as possible about these enemies in order to stop them.
Come on, Rhea, spill the beans.
This is the critical moment that will determine whether or not Fodlan falls. Can't you see that the time for secrets has passed?
It is true that there is a group of people who have slithered in the darkness and threatened the peace of Fodlan since ancient times. I am sure you have heard the stories of a man named Nemesis.
The King of Liberation.
Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He's the hero to whom the goddess gave the Sword of the Creator.
I know, I just said that.
Nemesis was originally the leader of a group of bandits. He plundered the Holy Tomb and stole the remains of the progenitor god. When Nemesis appeared in Xanadu some time later, he already wielded the Sword of the Creator.
How did he get the Sword of the Creator?
According to legend, the goddess gifted him the sword to fight against the evil gods.
I do not know how Nemesis obtained the sword, or why he appeared in Xanadu, but he used that sword to massacre the people there, the children of the progenitor god. From their corpses he gained even more power, and brought war to Fodlan.
That's completely different from what the legends tell us about Nemesis.
A mere bandit like Nemesis would not have been capable of anything so monstrous on his own.
Aha! So Nemesis had accomplices. And those accomplices must have been those who slither in the dark. They used Nemesis. And this time, they used the Imperial army to once again bring war to Fodlan. I finally get it. And I even understand why Edelgard was associating with them. Just as they were trying to use the Empire was trying to use them. Rhea, there's still a mountain of things I need to ask you, and I will. But I'll leave all of that for another day. You must be weak after living in confinement for so long. Please rest for a while. My friend, let's prepare for battle. We need to strike Shambhala as soon as possible.
You must not allow Fodlan's bloody history, the Red Canyon tragedy, to repeat itself.
We won't.
It occurs to me that we never got an answer from Rhea about the children of the goddess.
Aren't they the people of Xanadu?
She did say that the people of the Red Canyon were the children of the progenitor god, so I suppose so. But those evil guys continued to plot their revenge even after the Red Canyon tragedy. Does that mean some of the children of the goddess, or their descendants, are still alive?
I would say Flame, I'll be honest.
If there's something special about her blood, we can't rule out the possibility. What are these children anyway? And how are they connected to the goddess? I almost disappeared into the bottomless swamp that is my mind. I thought that after we defeated the Empire, I'd be able to see that sight I long to see.
What site is that?
I've told you about my dreams before. I want to break down the wall separating Fodlan from the outside world. The sight I want to see lies beyond that. Honestly, it's a trivial thing to fixate on. Just people, gathered in their towns, living out their lives together, sometimes laughing, sometimes fighting. But the people living there aren't just citizens of Fodlan. There are people from Dagda, Bridget, and even Dusker and Srang. There could be people who were born in Almyra, or countries even farther east there, too.
Yeah.
All of those people living together like it's nothing special at all. That's the side I long to see.
Oh yeah.
It's so simple, but still so far away.
Yeah, we're in the end game now, Claude. Don't worry about it.
But this is no time for complaining. We need to focus on capturing Shambhala. Let's hurry up and gather everyone together.
So, you mean to tell me that Fodlan will fall to ruin if we leave those guys be?
If this map is reliable, their base is just south of my family's territory.
This story is a bit much to believe. And yet...
It does ring true, somehow.
Remember Monica, the one who killed Geralt? and the old man who was masquerading as Tomas, they were their allies. And the Flame Emperor and the Death Knight were merely their pawns.
The people who were after my blood?
They were also the ones who used me to conduct their blood experiments.
As awful as it sounds, they're seemingly fond of using blood in their secret techniques.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's really gross. I could never be friends with someone like that.
I believe they were also responsible for the Javelin of Light that destroyed Fort Mercius.
Hold up, boy. Do you really think that we can win against such powerful foes?
I don't know. But we have to try, don't we?
This is for Fodlan's future.
We've really taken on something big. I wonder if our names will go down in history.
Of course they will.
My heroic name passed down to future generations? A worthy cause indeed.
They were trying to use the Imperial army to plunge Fodlan into war. We nipped that in the bud. Now we just need to tear out their roots. And I know we have what it takes to do it.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Blue Sea Moon. The city without light. Immediately following Edelgard's defeat, the Alliance army discovers the existence of another adversary, a group operating behind the scenes within the Empire. Claude suspects that if the true enemy is left unchecked, disaster will befall Fodlan, and so he cuts short the celebration and the troops head for Shambhala, where this foe resides.
I just don't get it.
What is it, Claude?
Those Javelins of Light. They were trying to use it to kill us at Fort Mercius, right? But then why not drop it on Garreg Mach? They must have known for a while that we were here.
It is not that they chose to refrain, but rather that they were unable to do so.
Rhea, how are you feeling?
I am well enough. I cannot afford to rest while Fodlan is in danger.
What do you mean when you say they couldn't drop a Javelin of Light here?
Once, a very long time ago, a massive ball of light fell upon this monastery. However, that light mysteriously changed course in mid-air and landed in Edelgard instead.
Edelgard, the Valley of Torment. So that's what the wreckage of those Javelins of Light looks like.
The Holy Tomb is not only the location of the progenitor god's eternal slumber, but also a sacred vessel for a power that repels evil. Supposedly, the progenitor god built the Holy Tomb herself to protect her children from the evil light.
So the children of the goddess gathered in Xanadu because of its proximity to the monastery? But we've fought at distant locations many times.
Despite that, the Javelins of Light only fell on Fort Mercius.
In his letter, Hubert said that he detected their magic when the fort fell. In other words, because they used a Javelin of Light, Hubert was able to pinpoint the location of their base.
So they didn't use it before then because they didn't want us to know where their base is?
In any case, those Javelins of Light must be something they can't just use whenever they want. And they finally decided to use one at Mercius, where they were sure they'd be able to finish us off. It's only thanks to the whims of the Death Knight that we escaped with our lives. And no Javelins of Light have fallen since then.
It's possible that the enemy hasn't yet realized that we've learned the location of their base.
If so, their guard may be down, which makes this the perfect time for a surprise attack.
I will accompany you.
Oh yeah?
What? No, that would be far too dangerous. Your long confinement weakened you greatly, did it not?
Those people have opposed us since ancient times. I wish to learn the truth about them for myself.
I understand. I will not stop you, but please take care not to overexert yourself.
We don't know exactly what we're up against here, but having you around is very reassuring, Rhea. Let's prepare to strike at Shambhala before they make their next move.
Hello, Marianne.
I thought the war would end with Edelgard's defeat. But that wasn't the case. This may be premature, but I'm feeling a little relieved. I have to consider what I'll do with myself, and where I'll go when this war's finally over. I don't have an answer yet. Let's make sure the next battle puts an end to this war. That way, we can all move forward.
You might not have an answer what you want to do next, but I think I have an answer for you. And no, it's not tea.
If you wanted to invite someone else to dine with us, Professor, I would have preferred you choose a lady.
I don't mind a straight-laced noble joining us. I'm happy just to share a meal with Teach.
Oh yeah. What
I
now?
would like to ask you something.
Oh yes. I've always been confident in my exceptional skill, but lately I will admit I have experienced some minor doubts. What can I do to restore my confidence? Ooh, how about remember all you've done, trust that you've been useful.
So that's how it is.
No, he wasn't a fan of that, come on. Oh well, we did our best.
Teach.
To excel as a lord. A lord has to lead troops into battle, so it's important that I master authority, and if I'm going to hold my own in the vanguard, I'll need to achieve sword mastery as well. Might be a challenge, but nothing I can't handle. There'll be a hymn. Let's take part in the hymn. Who's going to be hymning with me? Oh, the boys.
Music speaks to the heart. Everyone should sing. Guess I need to know.
Yeah. It's Flane's birthday. We will host a tea party for Flane. Here, Flane, have some mint.
I am ever so grateful.
Tea for Flane.
That tea was very delicious. Please take care, Professor.
No problem, Flane. Right, people battled. Suppose we'll battle. I don't know. Wait, that was it? Oh. That ended before I was even ready, but okay. That was it, we won. That was like 2 minutes. Wow. Right, we're rapidly accelerating through the month. Looks like we're conducting a seminar on the lance again because someone wanted the lance. I can't remember who it was. Alright, what's going on? Whose birthday is it? It's Claude's birthday. Let's host a tea party. Whoa, hey, don't be sitting like that.
Have this time with you. Thanks.
He's a sizable lad. Nice tea time.
I'm afraid I've stayed too long.
We get it. Tea. Alright, people held seminars. Right, Raph is going to give one, because why not? Look at him giving that seminar. Cool, Hilda got skills.
I've learned a thing or two.
Alright, this is it. We're here. We're on the big day. Before we go and fight. Here we go. Wish me luck.
Relying on a map entrusted to them by Hubert, the Alliance army sets their sights on the base belonging to those who slither in the dark. Beyond its entrance, they are met by a sprawling underground city.
Incredible. Who knew that there was such a vast space beneath the ground?
It's like an underground city. I've never seen buildings like these before.
It's like an ancient ruin, but not just because of its appearance.
I don't recall ever seeing architecture like this.
It is magnificent in a sense, but I could hardly call it beautiful. Even the air feels stagnant.
In any case, it seems like we need to go deeper. Let's look around and see if we can find some stairs.
Yeah. Interesting future tech. Something on your mind?
No. It is simply... we must defeat those who slither in the dark, no matter what happens. But if my conjecture is correct, the one who they will wish to kill the most is you, dear child.
Well, yeah, of course. Why me?
They are aware that you can use the sword of the Creator. Your body houses the same power they once bestowed upon Nemesis. That is why I fear for you.
That's not much to go on.
Perhaps. Please forgive my errant thoughts. Once this battle is over, I will explain everything. I will tell you all I know about who you really are.
Okay.
For thousands of years, we have existed underground, living on only that we might someday see our vengeance realized. Here and now, that vengeance is finally within our grasp. There is but one thing left to do. Destroy them! Damn those who stand with that arrogant goddess to oblivion, away from the world of the living!
Wow.
Now is the time. Remove the binding spell of Titanus. Let their metal bodies be drenched in blood!
Wait, what?
Hey, what are those big things?
Oh my god.
Demonic beasts? No, I think not. They appear to have no will of their own. Someone must be controlling them.
Initiate all that remain. We must advance our preparations.
So what, they're time travelers or something? How do they have access to this technology? Doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Biscom has been activated. Increase output gradually, depending on the amount of magical energy charged.
Wait, what?
I don't care if we destroy Shambhala, so long as our goals are fulfilled.
And then finally, watch this. This is it.
So you have shown yourself, Felstar. Or should I say, Sophis?
No.
I will spill every drop of blood in your body to fulfill the long-standing goal of the Agarthans.
Hey, watch this. Oh, he didn't get a crit. I was really confident he would. Well, that was a bit anticlimactic. Stand strong at Shambhala. MVP Claude.
You will never get to enjoy your victory.
It can't be.
For all Agarthans, let there be light!
Hey, she's still alive. Yes.
Get her to her room, quickly!
Goddess, please save Lady Rhea.
All we can do now is pray.
I think she'll pull through. I'm confident.
Remember when this place was taken 5 years ago and a pure white beast appeared on the battlefield? I only caught a glimpse of it, but I didn't understand where it came from. There were rumors that the goddess sent it to protect the monastery. But now I know better. That beast was Rhea.
Bingo. She tried to save me.
Did you know Rhea's true identity?
Wait, what? Thinking back on it now, I suppose I did.
I once showed you a picture of a creature known as the Immaculate One. Sedith confiscated it, saying it must have been one of Tomas's personal possessions. The beast that appeared back then looked just like it. So Rhea is the Immaculate One.
Oh, okay.
The book said that it was a servant of the goddess, but wouldn't it make sense if beasts like that are actually children of the goddess?
I suppose.
Rhea is in a grim state right now. It's possible she may not make it, but we have things we must ask her about. Once things calm down a little, let's go and see Rhea. Together. The truth can't be delayed any longer.
Damn, Claude, stone cold.